if you can hear me using this thing. It's flashing green and red. No idea if that's working or not, so really hope you can hear me. Apologies if you can't, turn your volume up. This is not the outfit. This is the outfit that's plain and simple, so I can show you the new autumn winter trends that are coming up soon. I know you're thinking it's summer right now, but I'm afraid it's coming, guys, it's coming. And I know we don't have to follow trends. I'm a big advocate saying don't worry about trends, don't worry about trends, but they do give us guidelines as to what will keep us modern and up to date, so that you don't, you know, when you kind of think, sometimes you think, oh, I don't feel really frumpy, I feel really fuddy-duddy, that kind of thing. Well, if you can inject something that's kind of in fashion or on trend at the minute, then that might help. So I've got a list which is clearly on my phone, which I can't access now because I'm using my phone, so I'll have to try and just remember, but I have a selection of stuff to show you. And to keep in with the sustainability factor, excuse me, I am trying to use, oh my goodness, it's still there. Hang on. Any better? Not really. Anyway, to keep in with the sustainability factor of things, I am trying to use as much stuff that I already own. And I think you'll probably own most of this stuff as well, because as usual, there's nothing much that's particularly new. Not really. So let's go with it. Witchy style boots. What is that? What is a witchy style boot? Well, I'm thinking something like this. See this? I love these shoes. I love these shoes so much. They're too small. So these will be going on my Vinted very soon. Let me put them on so you can see them. Look how gorgeous. Oh, I love them. I love them. However, they are super narrow. I've got narrow feet and they're tight, and I think they're probably about half size too small. So if you're 4.5 and you want them, let me know. And then there's these old Marks and Spencer's ones with the lace up. I love this kind of thing. This is really quite cool. You can see these under a pair of jeans or under a skirt. I think these are great. These are going to be coming out a bit more often this year. Or if you were thinking, don't know about a boot, how about a shoe? I think anything with this kind of heel makes it kind of witchy. Witchy and pointy. I think that's what we're getting at, witchy and pointy. Okay, the next thing that they said is apparently in fashion is animal print. I mean, when was animal print never in fashion? As you know, I clearly love a bit of animal print. I mean, you could go the whole hog with something like this, or the whole cat, or you can just sort of go for little touches. So I've gone zebra print there, it could be leopard print, it could be bag, it could be scarf, it could be just the top or just the bottoms. You know, it could be anything. Just, these braces are irritating, aren't they? I'm gonna take them off, hang on. There we go. That just jingles on its own. God, sorry. Animal print, never out of fashion. Yeah. What's next? Pencil skirts. I don't really have pencil skirts, so I do have a couple of these dresses. So, with a sort of pencily bottom, which I thought I could put a jumper, certainly put a jumper over the top of it, and that makes it like a pencil skirt. Yeah. What about colours, I hear you ask? We're still going down that brown route, guys. I love a bit of brown. I know some, oh, sorry, with that made a muffle. I know a lot of people don't like brown. I love it. I think a really good alternative to black as well, or if you find navy a bit boring, which I do sometimes. I think brown's really sumptuous and soft, and oh, I love it. So browns going through, along with sort of sludgy colours, sort of khakis, sort of rusts and that kind of thing. I have this scarf which I bought from Amazon for blooming pennies. Well, it wasn't pennies, but it was less than 10 quid, which I think, you know, if you just wanted to make a little bit of a nod to those colours, it's brilliant. Neckerchiefs were quite big this summer. I predict they're going to be going through to autumn winter as well. get yourself a scarf if you haven't got one already. Or charity shops are the best place for scarves, they're like £1. The other colour option, they called it, what did they call it? It wasn't pops of blue, it was shocks, shock, see, shock of blue. When it says shocks of blue, I'm taking that to mean like a sort of pop of colour. So that could mean, again, like a belt or a scarf or a bag or nails or whatever. Or it could be a whole thing of blue. Because blue, everyone loves blue, right? Everyone loves blue. I think so. So yeah, why not? But adding just like a little pop or a shock of a colour is a really good way of introducing colour to a neutral outfit. If you're not sure about colour, just want to introduce something, just add something small. That's my advice. Something else was sheer. Again, everyone's got a sheer blouse, haven't they? It doesn't have to be completely sheer like this one. It could just be a sheer sleeve. It could be like a sort of sheer panel. It's just sheer somewhere. Faux fur. Tell me a winter when faux fur hasn't been in fashion. Never. This one I think belongs to one of my daughters, so it's not going to fit, so bear with. Yeah, it's a tad small, but you kind of get the picture, right? It can look cool, and it doesn't have to be dressed up. Wear it with your jeans. Wear it over just like a pair of trousers, you know, just a simple dress. It doesn't have to be woo. It can be very much cool, yeah? Mixing textures. I mean, it does what it says on the tin, really. It's mixing the different, so you've got wool here in sludgy colour. You might wear like a leather, in this case, skirt, along with a silk scarf. It's just mixing the textures, that's all it is. It's not rocket science. I think they call this one exaggerated features, something like that. Basically, I've taken that to mean like big shoulders, big skirts, sort of creating that exaggerated sort of silhouette is how I've taken it. So, I mean, I have quite wide shoulders anyway, and obviously that's quite exaggerated there. So I've gone with this skirt, which is quite sticky outy. See what I mean? It's quite sticky outy, right? That kind of idea. And last but by no means least was extreme plaid. I'm thinking big checks. That means big checks, right? I'm not really a checky person. I do have this skirt, which I bought for Burns Night last year, which I can so see with a chunky jumper and boots. So yeah, that's about it. As always, any questions, any queries, just ask me, message me, call me, whatever you want to do. I'm happy to help, always happy to help, and hope that was a little bit of an insight. Things will change and evolve as winter goes on, but that's maybe if you were thinking about getting some stuff now, there's often like 20% off when the new ranges come out, so look out for that. So hopefully that will have been kind of helpful. Hope so.